Hey guys, it's David with Cars and Code. I've done a couple of videos on tire alignment, so I thought I'd do one on caster. So what exactly is caster? Well, if you look at the side of a wheel, caster is just the angle at which the tire rotates with respect to the vertical. So if that axis is pointed down towards the front of the car, that's going to be positive caster. If it's pointed down towards the back of the car, that's going to be negative caster. So most cars nowadays have positive caster, and that's for really two main reasons. The first reason is that positive caster gives you a kind of a self-centering on your wheels. So if you're driving and you do a turn to the left like I am now, I'm going to turn my wheel over to the left side, and when I'm finished with my turn, I can let go of the wheel and it automatically goes back to center. Now that's because of caster, and the reason for this is if you have positive caster, then that contact patch on your tires with the ground is behind that axis of rotation. And when that contact patch produces drag via the friction with the ground, it pulls back on the tire. And when it pulls back on the tire behind the axis, it pulls the tire back to a vertical straight direction. So the other thing that it does is positive caster generates a camber gain. Now camber gain, I explained in another video what exactly it is, but pretty much when you have a positive caster and you turn to the right, the wheels will also tip to the right, so they'll tip into the turn. So that's going to help you get more grip on your turn. So those are the two big reasons for having caster or positive caster, is that self-centering and the camber into the turn. Now if you have a negative caster, then it's pretty much the opposite effects. So you'll have less stability. That means your wheels are not going to want to go straight, and the camber gain that you get is going to be in the wrong direction, so your wheels are going to lean out away from the turn, and that's not a good thing either. So almost all cars nowadays have that positive caster. So how much positive caster do you need? Well, the answer to that really is as much as you possibly can. There's really two limitations. The first is just that mechanical, how much can you actually get it to happen, like based on mechanics and designing the wheel. The other one is, again, has to do with that contact patch. If you have too much caster, then your contact patch, especially in turns, can start to warp a little bit and get smaller, and some bad stuff happens. So when you're setting up your caster, you want to get as much caster as you can until you get your contact patch to warp and do bad stuff and get smaller. So you get as close to that point as you can, and then you dial it back just a little bit, and that's how much caster you can run. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something from it. If you liked it, please leave me a thumbs up, a comment, and definitely subscribe. Other than that, I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you next time.